Welcome to Lori's DIY Life. This is Lori. For this video, I wanted to try something I thought could be helpful to some people and maybe just fun for others. I think it's going to be fun anyways. I haven't tried any of these techniques yet, so we're trying them together. What we're going to try to do is make our own background papers with nothing but ink pads, and these are just some cheap ink pads I got from Amazon. This is the box they came in, and I didn't pay hardly anything for these, so we're going to try doing that. I have a tomato leaf. I just picked it up. I got some cardboard and peeled off a layer. We'll see how it looks. Then I thought I kind of liked the texture of the paper I pulled off of this, but it was a little hard getting a big enough piece, so I got a box from the kitchen of food, and I thought, well, it would be easier to peel that and maybe get that look. I took a piece of construction paper and just put holes in it, and we'll see if we can like stencil through that or use that as a stamp or see how it goes. And then I took and just cut the sides of this construction paper. I have some plastic wrap to wad up. I have paper towels to spread it with. I've got one stencil brush, and I have a soda bottle, a Mountain Dew bottle with the cap. So we're gonna try this. Let's start. I think it's pretty safe to say we're gonna be able to spread this. I'm gonna put ink down here. This is a craft mat on this side, and this is a stamping mat, but we'll see if this is gonna work. No, couldn't get enough of that color down. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight to the ink pad. Maybe I just didn't let it. Oh. Okay, what I'm getting from underneath is I keep cardboard underneath here. Just as a protectant for the desk, for the wood on the desk. So we'll move that for the next one, but that gives us an idea, right? It gives us a texture to put under. I'm gonna blend some yellow on here. Well, that yellow was a lot stronger than that light blue was, that's for sure. It's a lot wetter. Okay, I want it to blend. I want to get a green look in there. Okay, and I think I'm going to try some red. Let's see if we could get a little bit of a purple look. Yeah, these ones are wetter than the. That don't look like we're gonna get a purple. What about an orange look? Orange, are we gonna get some orange in there? Yep, I'm just wiping it and wiping it. See, and I kind of like that. So that's something. And it's got a little texture behind it. And I'm gonna find a clean spot on here and just see about blending it a little bit better. And it really has a layered look to it. So that's good. I'm happy enough with that. And I'm just rubbing to try to get maximum blend on here, but I definitely got not much purple out of that. So maybe I'll have to try going over the red with the blue. No, that still isn't really making purple. Maybe the blue is just not a dark enough blue, but I like it. I like the way it looks. Let me see. I might be able to mix some of this blue and some of this red right on the paper towel. Oh, it looks too blue. Let me see if I can get more red on here and get a little bit of purple. No, doesn't look like they're gonna do purple for me here anyways. So I did get some green when I put the yellow over the blue, but I should have left it alone. It looked better than it does now. Okay, let's move on. Let me pause this, and I'm going to get something harder to go underneath here so we don't get the texture from the cardboard. So I'll be right back. Okay, that should be that problem solved. I also brought in a little bit of water, because water is something that you can play with these inks. I'm going to get a new paper towel, a new piece of paper, and I don't know what color I want to try at this point. Let me, oh, purple and green is going to be bad. Let's do some purple, and let's do, excuse me, the dark blue and red. Now I'm going to put ink on the craft mat this time instead of straight on the paper. That's a way darker blue. And some purple. It doesn't look like I'm getting too much purple compared to the other colors. Okay. Now I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna wet the paper, and let's see how different that makes this whole thing turn out. Of course, this is not watercolor. It's very thin. It's just like Joanne cardstock. So, okay. I think I'm also going to wet my paper towel a little bit. And let's see what we get here. Let's do purple. Purple. Well, this paper definitely can't hold the water. Let's do blue. Okay, I'm not going to try that again. And I like the texture of patting the paper towel. How about that? Okay. And let's stick a little red in here. Let me find another clear spot and go back over and get some of that red off of there. Now, I should have left that red alone. But I like the texture of the paper. It's pretty wet, so I'm going to let it dry a little bit while we do something different. Let me come in here and I'm just going to see what I get off of this paper towel. Nothing. Okay, so let me get some red ink, put it on. This is just a wet paper towel. The paper's not wet this time. Some blue, spread that on. I mean, you can definitely tell this paper, okay, and purple is not water paper. But wow, look at that. I kind of like that. That looks really cool too. Okay. Good. Now for the next, I think I want to just do a solid color so we can start doing some prints. And I'm probably going to go with just a yellow. Maybe for the leaf, we can just do yellow. I guess you should always kind of do circles. I was trying to do it a little quicker just to get through some more of these things, but that's okay. It wouldn't save time. It would just take up time, it looks like. Okay, so what I'm going to try, I don't know. We'll see how it works. I'm going to use the purple. I'm going to put the lid on the cap. I'm going to take the stamp to the bottom of the bottle. And let's see how that works. Oh, no. That's all right, though. We'll stick with that. Maybe I'm just not inking it right. It looked like it had a flower design on the bottom, but it's not all inking, so maybe if I kind of roll it around. Nah, that didn't work either, but why not? Just get this all around. I should have done it so dark, but I thought it was going to look like flowers, so that didn't work. But let's get rid of that. I'm not crazy about that at all. That's gone. All right, let's try the leaf. Let's put the purple away. Let's get some more yellow on here. I was kind of hoping that would work, because that would have been so super cool. Oops, I got 2 sheets of paper here. But it didn't. So now what I'm going to do is take the leaf and I like the different, if you want, I will put more on, just some people like more on, but I kind of like the uneven look on my papers. It's, you know, it's okay with me, but I mean, maybe some people won't like it, and if that's the case, it looks like in this, you're not seeing how well the yellow actually is. It's more full than it looks on the camera. Anyways, I'm gonna take some green, and I'm going to get Where's that leaf? Oh, no, that's the plastic. There it is. The leaf. And I'm just going to very lightly dab it on. It doesn't look like it's getting very much green. Nope. Take some off. Oh yeah, it got more green than I thought. Okay. Dab, dab. Dab, dab, dab. Now there's veins, so the leaf shape isn't turning out for me. But some of the veining from the leaf, maybe I just need to work a little better at it. There. That's the look I was going for. There. Even if you can't make out the whole leaf, if you can get the veining to show, and the veining looks like it might be stronger on this other side, so I'm not going to worry about making a mess. My hands are already a mess. I need to get more ink on it. Yeah, but it's not inking up very well. Let me do that. Okay, let's see what happens. Dab, 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 dab. No. But I still don't mind the way it looks. I still like the way it looks. And you know, you could try different leaves. Different leaves may turn out different. This was just one that was right outside the back door, so I grabbed it. But you know, if it doesn't turn out, guess what? Make it turn out. You can. I can take and smear this green all over, but instead I'm going to smear it with the leaf all over, and we'll start getting more. It looks like leaf imprints going this way. So let me get more ink on there. Let me try that. That looks good. Maybe I just needed to work the leaf a little bit because it's starting to come out better now. Okay. I wonder what a rose petal or a flower petal or even a whole flower, I don't know, that might be kind of hard to work with. Okay, we're getting leaves. So I'm not having a problem with it. Now it's working great. I'm gonna go this way. And I wouldn't normally put so much on, but because the first ones didn't turn out, I'm kind of covering the smudges. So just making it kind of look more purpose that way. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. I don't know if you can see how some of them imprinted. I can't believe that's still showing white on the camera. It's yellow here. So obviously I need to work on the color on this camera some. Okay. Let's try... What the heck? Okay. Let's try using this stencil brush. Just brushing it on. That's all I'm doing. I'm just gonna brush it all over. And I'm not gonna worry about the dots. I'm just gonna brush it all over. This green's pretty bright, and this may be all you want to do, is just do this with color because it's looking a little wild. Let me, what color could I put with green? Not a lot with green. I could do blue. I'm just gonna try to get some of this green off, just wiping it on the paper towel. I'm not gonna worry too much about it, of course, but let's do some blue. Kind of looks like, you know, what people call a robin's egg kind of look, kind of speckly. It's not bad. Let's put a little more blue in some of these lighter spots. And you can make it look like you're not doing it on purpose, even if you kind of are. Nobody's gonna know. See, I just want to get these lighter spots that are kind of showing up white for you guys. I'm just trying to get them covered. Okay, and I think that's all I'm gonna do for that one. I don't know, did you get a good look? It's actually pretty. Okay, now I'm going to take color, what color? Orange. And I'm going to go straight to the paper because we wanted to try some of those other textures. And most people are going to have this stuff around the house. And this orange is looking more like a golden yellow on the paper, and it looks to me like, for you guys, see, that looks yellow right there, and for you guys it's white. That's odd. Okay, now what I want to try on this is one of these textures. So let's try this. This was where I peeled that off of the you know, I might make brown. I'm gonna use red. I don't want to make brown. If I wanted brown, I wouldn't mind, but I don't really want to try brown. I'm going to take the ink straight to this. And then I'm going to, and you can see this paper wasn't really made for messing with too much, but we're going to try. We're just doing it. Look, I got the lines. They're not smooth, straight lines. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. And I didn't re-ink it this time, so let's see how that works. It did. It had plenty of ink on it. Okay, and I'm gonna, you know, do this. Okay, and that was real light, and then I'm gonna go this way. And there we go. We have a pattern paper. I kind of like the way that turned out. So let's see if this other stuff is going to turn out as good. This one I'm not so sure about, but we'll see. I'm going to put red on the paper. This was just an idea that I thought I'd try, so we'll see. I don't know if it'll work or not, but we'll see. Now you could always use colored card. It don't have to be white. I just figured this would show better the idea of it. You know, if you have craft paper, or you know, sometimes that packaging paper is a lot like craft paper and it's brown, and you can use that. I don't know if you guys are getting a lot of packages right now. I don't want just that corner to look. I want darker patches all over. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, and I don't know, maybe it's time. I'm gonna use the purple, cover up the red, move that out of the way. So what I was thinking was just taking the ink and going off the edge. See, can you see that? I went a little darker that time. It don't have to be the whole circle. It could just be pieces of it. And it's just gonna give it a little bit of design. And you can do as much or as little as you want. This over here where it's real dark red, I don't know if that purple will show, but let's give it a shot. Let's see how crazy we can get it. Let me show you what it looks like right now. Okay, let me keep adding more and let's see what it looks like. I hope you all are having fun with this, because I am. This is pretty free-flowing, easy, fun, just doing what we have. Some over by the edges, and I'm gonna say that's done, and I'm gonna say I like it. It's actually, yeah, it's prettier than I thought. Okay, this one, what I'm gonna do for this one, since this video's taken so long, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it white. I'm gonna leave the paper white, and I'm just gonna see about dabbing some color in. What color? How about green? Let me get another paper towel. Okay. Let me dab some green in. Now I don't know, because I left the ridges, because I thought, well, I'll try stamping it with those ridges on it. So I'm gonna have to probably work my way in those holes a little bit. Let me see if any of that showed up. No. Okay, let me try it this way. Let's turn it upside down. I was figuring I'd have to dab it in. And it don't look like that's going to show up either. No. Nope. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use these ridges and I'm going to see if they stamp and what that looks like. And then tomorrow I'll make some cards. So if you want to see cards made with this paper, then subscribe, hit the like button, and come back and see it. Okay, that's the green. I want to try another color on here. But now I don't, maybe the blue. I'm going to put it on now with the paper towel because I don't want to put all that green ink on my blue ink pad. And that didn't work so great. So I got to get more and more ink on there. Got to get it juicy. It might be that there was too much green on there to start with. And I'm not going to get it. Well, actually, it's kind of getting a little marbly look to it. It's happening. Okay. Now what I want to do is add some purple, but we didn't use this up, and I wanted to try this real quick. So I'm just going to take the ink to the paper and see how it works. If it works. How it works. Because I really want you to see well, it gives it a little bit of that texture and it might make it look like sea. But I do want to try one more color on this one because I'm really liking that marbly look kind of on there, and I want a real mottled look. And then when we do one more color and then we'll finish this video because it's going too long. So I'm going to put some purple. I guess you can tell I really like purple, huh? Blues and purples. I don't see the purple on there very much. It's kind of looking like the blue. Yeah, it's kind of looking like the blue. And I think I could put layers and layers. I could do another layer of the green and another layer of the blue. And I could just keep layering these colors. And get a really nice look out of this. I like this one. Actually, I didn't think this one was going to be as good as it is. And I really, really do like it. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this video. Hit the like button and the subscribe button so that you can come back and see how I use these papers on cards. And I want to thank you for coming, and I hope I see you again.